If you came to this video to discover what secrets are hidden on this mysterious island and why every team that enters it never returns, then stay till the end. This is not just a story about monsters and danger. It is a story about survival, family, greed, and the terrifying consequences of human experiments. And by the end, you may realize that the biggest monster on this island is not what you think. The story begins deep inside a remote island covered with thick fog and poisonous air. A small exploration team slowly walks through the jungle while carefully watching every step. The environment feels strange and uncomfortable. The air smells rotten and the ground looks unstable. One of the team members suddenly notices unusual plants growing around them. He warns everyone to be careful because the plants may be poisonous. The flowers look strange, almost like they are alive. Their petals look like raw flesh and their shape is unnatural. One of the researchers explains that similar carnivorous plants are normally found in deep jungle regions far away from this island. The team starts wondering how such dangerous plants reach this place. Before they can understand anything, someone from the back screams loudly and calls the others. When they rush toward the sound, they freeze in shock. On the ground lies a human head separated from the body. Bloodstains cover the soil, and it is clear that the death was extremely violent. After examining the remains, the team realizes the victim has been dead for more than a week. They also notice that the dead person doesn't seem to belong to any known expedition group. That confuses everyone because almost no one is supposed to come to this island. While inspecting the area, one member discovers huge footprints in the mud. The footprints are much larger than normal crocodile tracks. The team's animal expert carefully studies them and announces that the creature responsible for this attack is not an ordinary crocodile. Based on the size of the tracks and damage to the bodies, the creature may be nearly 10 times larger than a normal crocodile, possibly around 20 meters long. Fear spreads quickly among the team members. Some people immediately start arguing that they should leave the island before it's too late. One of them angrily says they're being sent to certain death. The argument becomes intense, and several team members decide to quit the mission. At that moment, the team leader throws money on the ground and tells them they are free to leave if they want. She explains that she came here to find her missing brother, and she will not leave without him, even if she only finds his body. Her determination convinces a few members to stay with her, while others decide to leave the mission. The remaining team continue their journey deeper into the island. After walking for some time, they discover an old underground elevator hidden beneath broken rocks and plants. This discovery shocks them because it means someone built a secret facility on this island long ago. Some members stay behind to guard the entrance, while others decide to go down using the elevator. When they reach the underground level, they notice the temperature suddenly becomes extremely cold. The walls are covered with rusted machines and broken laboratory equipment. It becomes clear that dangerous scientific experiments were once performed here. While searching the area, they suddenly hear the voice of a child crying for help. The team becomes confused because rescuing people was never part of their mission. Still, they cannot ignore the sound. One brave member decides to follow the voice and reaches a locked door. As soon as he opens it, strange insects rush out. These insects can copy human voices and use them to trap victims. The team member barely escapes and realizes that almost everything on the island can be a deadly trap. Soon after that, the weather outside suddenly becomes violent. A heavy storm covers the island and thick fog reduces visibility. The team loses communication with each other and some members get separated. A few of them almost fall into hidden pits covered with leaves and mud. At this point, the story reveals the background of the team leader. She is a powerful businesswoman and head of a major company. Her younger brother is a scientist who came to the island for research but disappeared during his expedition. She feels guilty because they had a serious argument before he left. Now she wants to find him and fix their broken relationship. The team's main explorer also has a painful past connected to this island. He had visited the island before with another research group. During that mission, he lost the woman he loved. That tragedy destroyed him emotionally, and people started calling him unstable. Still, he agreed to join this mission because he wanted to face his past and maybe find redemption. As the team moves forward, they enter a dangerous swamp area filled with crocodile eggs. The ground is soft and unstable. Suddenly, several giant crocodiles attack the group. Gunfire fills the air and panic spreads everywhere. The attack kills several members within minutes. The surviving members manage to escape and hide inside a cave. Inside the cave, they find an old drone and recorded scientific logs. These recordings reveal the horrifying truth. Scientists were experimenting with crocodile blood to create powerful medicines. They believed crocodile immune systems could help cure diseases like cancer. However, the experiments went terribly wrong. The crocodiles mutated and became larger, stronger, and extremely aggressive. They turned into unstoppable killing machines. The team then learns that the secret investor behind these experiments is still alive and hiding somewhere on the island. When they finally confront him, he claims that he was working for humanity and wanted to create life-saving medicine, but the explorer accuses him of being greedy and responsible for countless deaths. The investor coldly explains that scientific progress often requires sacrifices, which angers the entire team. Meanwhile, the team leader finally finds her brother alive. Their reunion is emotional because both regret their past arguments, but their happiness does not last long. A massive, mutated crocodile begins approaching them. The creature looks like a nightmare. Its skin is too strong for normal weapons, and its movements are unbelievably fast. The surviving team members create a risky plan. They decide to lure the monster into a cave system filled with unstable rocks. The explorer distracts the creature and leads it toward the trap while others prepare explosives. The cave collapses during the fight, and although the crocodile gets injured, it does not die completely. During the battle, the team leader suffers serious injuries. She orders everyone to escape and take her brother away from the island. Her brother refuses to leave her behind, but she forces him to go. She tells him his freedom and future matter more than her life. With tears in her eyes, she smiles at him one last time while staying behind to stop the monster. The team manages to escape the island just in time. When they hear helicopters arriving, they finally realize they survived. However, they also understand that they lost many friends and memories during the mission. In the final moment, the explorer looks at the sky and quietly says that sometimes winning a battle still feels like losing everything. As the helicopter flies away, the island slowly disappears into the fog again, hiding its secrets from the world. But the story ends with a chilling hint. Deep inside the ocean near the island, a massive shadow moves slowly, suggesting that the giant creature may still be alive and waiting. Throughout the story, every character faces their own fears and regrets. Some joined the mission for money, some for family, and some to escape their painful past. But the island teaches them all the same lesson. When humans try to control nature without understanding its limits, they often create disasters that cannot be stopped. And that is the true mystery of the island. It is not just a place filled with monsters. It is a place where human ambition and greed created horrors beyond imagination, swallowing everyone who dared to challenge it.